So I'm going to show you how to get up to this point with your building. So we're going to scale the corner of our building. This line is 7.5 inches long. Your horizon is 8 inches up from the bottom of the paper. And we're gonna use the real life measurements where the door height should be 6 feet 7 inches. And we're going to make the steps 6 inches high each. Other than scaling that part of your house, everything else you're going to eye based off of these proportions. So the first thing you want to do is draw your horizon, which is 8 inches up. Your left vanishing point is all the way on the left. Your right vanishing point is all the way on the right. Then you're going to draw a line that is 7.5 inches long. If you would like to use your own measurements, you are more than welcome to. These are the scale factors, okay? So these sheets could be found on your Google Classroom or the Google website. And it's just showing you that 3/8 of an inch is 1 foot if you have a 2-story building. And we are going to do a 2-story building in this video. So what I did was I put my T-square on the bottom of the paper and I went from the 2 to the 9.5, okay? So that is my 7.5 inches. Then you're gonna take the bottom of that line and go to the left vanishing point. I'm gonna try to use a clear ruler and a clear T-square for this demonstration because it is easier for you to see. When you are doing your drawing, you should be taping your paper down and using the metal T-square. Okay, so these are both going to my left vanishing point. I am just eyeing the depth of my house, okay? There's no measurement for that. Any excess line is going to get erased. The horizon that runs through the house is going to get erased, but the horizon behind the house is going to stay. Then I'm going to make the right side of my building. Okay, so I'm taking the bottom of the corner of my building and I'm going to the right vanishing point. And I'm taking the top and I am also going to the right vanishing point. Again, there is no measurement for that. Decide how long you would like your building or house to be. That is slightly crooked for some reason. I'm gonna just erase that and make it nice and straight. Oh, because my paper is moving. All right, so just gonna leave that like that. All right, so then you're going to measure up 3/4 of an inch because we're going to give our house a 2-foot foundation. So that is either going to be for my crawl space or my basement. I'm gonna measure 3/4 up, okay? So that is 1/4, that is 1/2, that is 3/4 right there. I'm putting a dot on the corner of my building. And this is just showing me that this is where the door is going to sit, okay? The door for now is gonna look like it's floating, but we're gonna put some sort of stoop or porch in front of the foundation, so you won't even see it, but my door is gonna sit here. So if my door is sitting here, I wanna know where the 6.5 inches high is. And on this sheet, I should have put it, but 6.5 feet, so in between my 6 and my 7, okay? The number in between 2 1/4 and 2 5/8 is 2 9/16. So from that foundation, the 3/4 up, I'm going to measure 2 9/16. Okay, 1 inch, 2 inch, that's 1/4, that's 1/2, that's 9/16 right there. Okay, and if you don't know that, then just count 2 inches and then count 9 little dots on your T-square or ruler. So now I'm going to place my door on this side, so I'm going to bring this over to the right. Okay, so say I have a window here, my door is going to be somewhere in the center, and I'm going to have another window over here. Okay, a lot of times with the architecture drawing, we want to find the center of our walls. So I'm going to find the center by drawing my X, just by connecting the corners. Okay, and the center is right over here. So I want to center my door just by adding some vertical lines here and keeping it near the X. Okay, so there's my door. I'm gonna have one window here. Okay, and another window here. You can just eye how low your windows go. If you would like to use a real measurement, just refer to the sheet. So if I wanted my window to be 4 feet, 4 feet high, I would just measure 1.5 inches. So let's say I wanted to do that. 1 inch, here's a half, and I would take that dot over to my vanishing point, and now I know that my windows are 4 feet high. Okay, this gap is a little bit big, but I don't want to spend too much time. Okay, if I don't like this, I could just make this a little bit longer.